Recreation Center in Joliet, Illinois, from where we're going to be bringing the television facilities for Jaguar hockey is provided by a grant from St. Joseph's Medical Center in Joliet, Illinois. Now let us go to our announcers upstairs for the play-by-play of the game.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Inwood Ice Arena, where we bring you our first game of the 1994-1995 season. My name is Jerry Hellis, and this is my color man, Mike Lency. This is a Northern Illinois Hockey League game between the Joliet Jaguars and the St. Jude Knights. Joliet comes in with a record so far this season of 2 wins, 2 losses, and the St. Jude Knights comes in with a record of no wins and 1 loss. And Mike, when I look at the 2 teams tonight, Jude is a little bit bigger, and I know Joliet has an outstanding goaltender. I think we're in for a good one tonight, Mike.
It's early in the season. The kids are finding their wheels. Joliet's only given up 7 goals in those 4 games, and they've scored 12. So their balance is really nice. Their defense seems to be holding out a little, doing a good job, and their offense is getting there. If you're averaging 4 goals a game and your goaltender is holding them down to a lot less than that, it looks like you could have a good season ahead of you.
Well, the statistics that you have in front of you, Joliet so far this year has scored more goals than they've given up.
Yeah, right. They've got 5 more goals than they've given up, and it's early. It's going to be fun. We're back. The summer's over. Our executive producer called me and told me it's wintertime. The puck drops at 8. I said, get my suit pressed. I'll be there.
The referees for tonight's game are Cal Walrath and Larry Swankin. Our minor officials are Joanne Munsell and Bernie Voigt. I like Kelly, Mike, Joliet's goaltender. The kid is solid. Just about every game I coached, I had an opportunity to coach Matt last year. I was a defensive coach on the Squirt AA team, or the Peewee A team, and Matt is consistent. Night after night, Matt is a consistent goaltender, and Kelly's got that on his side. The coaching staff for the Joliet Jaguars, the head coach is Mike Kelly. His assistant coaches are Rick Sheets and Pete Snickeris. The business manager is Tana Sheets.
I've seen Kelly play in a few games last year. We cover a lot of different age groups, so we don't get to see as many players as we'd like to, as consistent as we'd like to. And the games that I've seen him play, he's very smart. He stays in the game. He doesn't. His mind doesn't wander. I mean, it doesn't make any difference what end of the ice that the play is on. He's in the game all the time, and that what makes for a good stand-up goaltender.
He's a smart goaltender. There's no doubt about it. When Matt's in trouble, if he gets hold of the puck, he's going to freeze it. The coaching staff for the St. Jude Knights, their head coach is Ivan Stepanek. His assistant coach is John Dennison. General manager is Dr. Robert Martinez, and the team manager is Paul Turnes. And Mike, I hope that I'm correct in when I say the St. Jude Knights.
Do you have an extra pen?
I would apologize to the St. Jude fans right away. Okay.
Yeah, it looks.
Why? Tell me when I'm on. Well, tell me when I'm on. We got to get hot. Get hot. Get him on there. Am I? Okay. Sorry, Tully.
I love this game.
I'm getting bad signals from Mr. Zarimba here, Mike. Mr. Zarimba is responsible for that.
We're going to have to check out his contract.
And Joliet controls the puck. And Kranz. Jude moves in. Zarimba has it for Joliet. That's Ryan Zarimba. He moves across the center line and dumps it in. Defensively, we got Mark Kranz. Joliet in the corner. It looks like Tatro tries the backhand. Tatro still controls. It's Zarimba again. Moves it to Kranz, and Kranz bangs it back in deep. Zarimba. He's out there with Tatro and Sheets. He's got Scott Sheets is playing the off wing, and Sheets takes a hit in the corner. And Joliet keeps it in, and Joliet will go for a change.
Big hit along the boards really helped to cause that offside. When the puck came out, the Joliet player was still kind of pinned in on the, caught down on the ice, didn't get his feet back underneath him to get back out of the zone.
That was Blake Sterling, Mike.
There's some big boys on this St. Jude team.
Yeah, there is. That was Blake Sterling that flipped the puck out of the rink. Got Keith Munsell. Derek Snickers playing center, and Snickers controls. He moves in, takes a backhand chance and misses it. Jaworski puts a little pressure on, and Keith Munsell defensively for Joliet covers it. Jude controls in the corner, and Derek Snickers with a nice play in front of his own net. Now Jude has a chance, a long shot, and it misses. Kelly lets it go. Jaworski moves in with Munsell, and Jaworski does find the neutral zone and flips it into the Jude end, and there's a wash on the ice. Back in behind. Joliet bangs it back in. There is a chance. Good save. And a rebound for Jaworski right through the crease.
I think that leaked through the goaltender's legs and then was bounced out of the crease.
Good save on Jaworski's backhand. Munsell bangs it. Tries to bang it back in. Snickers, Jaworski puts a little pressure on. Michael Kelly's and Jaworski dumps it in. Michael Kelly's calling for a line change. Jude has time. Beecher moves in. Kelly makes a save on an easy chance, and we got a whistle.
Goods had real good heads up by the goaltender. They got caught a little bit in the line change. There was a little bit of confusion, and Joliet only had 4 players on the ice when that shot was taken. The 5th player had just come onto the ice and he was really behind the play, so it was a good, smart move by freezing the puck.
Shots on goal right now, Joliet 2 and St. Jude 1. Jude controls, there's a long shot. Kelly makes a save through a screen. Little contact with the goaltender after the whistle, Mike, and no penalty. Good save by Matt Kelly through a screen, Mike.
Made a good save. I think he kind of lost it. I think that I don't know if it's going to come back up on the replay or not. It looked like he might have lost it a little bit. That's why it bounced down and went into the crease. The defenseman had the presence of mind to be there and to tuck it underneath his goaltender. Although Kelly I have a feeling he knew where it was and scooped it in himself.
Kelly lets that one go through the crease, and Jude with some pressure here. Joliet moves out. Up into the neutral zone, and Blake cannot control it. And Blake moves in, and he does control it. He's got a man open. He decides to use the point. And no penalty on that cross check. Nice play by the Joliet defenseman to keep it in. And Jude does find the neutral zone. Now here's a chance. In all alone. Big test for Kelly. He shot it wide. Matt Kelly, Mike, might have got a stick on that one. I don't know.
He stayed with that. He stayed with the shooter. That was your basic fundamental goaltending. Stayed with the shooter all the way. Don't give him no angle. Don't give him anything to shoot at. Take it away from him. Make him shoot it wide.
Well, so far, that's the play of the game. And that was Kevin Radakovitz that had the breakaway. He decided to go to the backhand side, and it didn't work. Kelly said no. And from what I could see, Mike, Kelly didn't give him much to shoot at.
And at this age level, that's a good move by that kid coming in to take that shot, because most kids want to turn to their forehand. So it's a good move to stay on your backhand.
Well, so far, that's the play of the game. Jude controls in their own end. They do find the neutral zone. There's a 2-on-1 chance for Jude. Nice play. Outstanding play by, there's Radkovich again, and Kelly with the save.
Oh, is he
Boy,
keeping
a
him in
good
this
sequence.
game? Oh, is he keeping him in this game? Last 3 shots on goal could have been. This could have been a 2-0 game that quick. With the last 3 shots on goal. We'll take that Kelly kid any day.
Mike, I think that was Scott Schuler that made that play, that defensive play for Joliet.
It was an excellent sliding defensive play to break up that pass.
Munsell controls. Jaworski battles, or Sheets, and Zaremba. Munsell, here's Zaremba. He looks for Tatro, he's got him. Good skill here, Tatro moves in. Zaremba point blank, What a save by the Jude goaltender. Outstanding chance for Joliet,
Good play by Joliet, real good play. Good goaltending, both ends of the ice, Jer. We like it this way.
Good hit in the neutral zone by, there's Munsell, and he's taken down. And there's Tatro. He finds Zaremba. There's Tatro again. He moves in, and Zaremba's offside.
Good play by the St. Jude defenseman. Kind of took the feet out from underneath. Was that Tatro on the other side? And pushed him across the blue line, which caused the offsides.
In goal,
borderline, early contact, but
in goal tonight for Jude, Mike, is Robert Martinez. That's the goaltender for Jude. And he came up with a nice save on Ryan Zaremba, point blank from Tatro. That's Kranz, and he'll use the neutral zone. There's Derek Snickers. Joliet bangs it back in, and that was Blake Sterling.
Good hit by Snickers behind the net.
Jaworski, a one-timer to Marty Kranz. Kranz moves it back in behind the net. Joliet's got a little bit of pressure here, Mike. Jude controls, and they do find the neutral zone. Long shot. Good play by Mark Kranz. Kelly makes a save on an easy chance. Mark Kranz uses the other side of the rink and tries to find his brother, Marty. Marty Kranz with some good hustle. Joe Jaworski knocks it down. Tries to get it back to Marty Kranz. It's taken down in the play. And here's a 4-on-2. Good play by Mark Kranz to knock the Jude player off the puck. Outstanding play. Sterling loses his stick back in behind. Jude controls. Kelly with a point-blank save. Derek Snickers controls it, and he does find the neutral zone. Jude's offside. We got a delayed offside here. Sterling dumps it in. Mike, so far from what I can see, I like Blake Sterling, defenseman that Joliet has. He's a new player this year that's come into the program.
He's doing a real good job. The goaltending, again, is incredible.
Nice play by Mark Kranz. He stayed at home. Jude had a 3-on-1, Mike, and Mark Kranz made an outstanding play. Now Blake puts pressure on. Good hit by Blake. Munsell gets it back to Blake. Here's a chance. And a backhand chance. Good save by Martinez. Mike, that one might have got by him and hit the post. I'm not sure.
I don't know if he's seen it. I don't know if it just hit off his glove and went wide of the post or not.
Now back to the action. Jude into the neutral zone. Munsell backs off. Nice play by Munsell. Joliet does find the neutral zone. Michael Kelly calls for a change and gets it. 4 minutes and 29 seconds. There's a chance for Joliet on the wraparound. Martinez makes that save on Schuler. Scott Schuler, Mike, is another new player. Jude moves in. Munsell with a nice play for the Jaguars. And Joliet a little disarray in their own end, Mike. They got bunched up a little bit in the play in the neutral zone. And Tatro, he backhands it to Zaremba. Zaremba takes a long shot. Martinez makes that save.
I think
There's
Zaremba
Scott
was
Sheets.
just looking to dump it in.
Here's Tatro. Jude does find the neutral zone. Munsell to Zaremba, back to Munsell. There's Tatro. He moves it up to Zaremba. Now Zaremba controls again. And he gets it to Scott Sheets. And Sheets moves in. Centers it, nobody there for Joliet.
Oh.
And there's Jude with 3-on-2. Munsell with a nice play. Joliet finds, or they try to find a neutral zone. That's Marty Kranz. Joliet does find a neutral. Here's Derek Snickris. And Marty Kranz couldn't hold the pass. Derek Snickris again, he puts pressure on. You got to like this kid, Mike.
He's tough for his
He
size.
is.
He stays right in there.
Two minutes and 42 seconds left in the game. The score is 0-0. This is the Joliet Jaguars and the St. Jude Knights. This is a Northern Illinois Hockey League game. It's a league game. Mark Kranz flips it in. He gets it to Derek Snickris. Snickris, nice stick handling move, but he's taken down. Here's Jaworski. He looks at Marty Kranz. Looks back at the point. Jaworski decides to dump it back into Marty Kranz. I like this line, Mike.
It's a
Marty
good line.
Kranz, Derek Snickris, and Joe Jaworski. When they've been out there, they have put pressure on the Jude team, and they've created a couple scoring chances for themselves. Mark Kranz dumps it back in, and Joliet has delayed offside. And Jude moves into the middle, and Joliet is well covered. Back the other way. No penalty on the trip. He could have lost an edge, and that was Schuler. Mark Kranz moves in and dumps it in deep. There's Schuler for Joliet. He moves in behind. One-time chance for Josh Hurstick, and Martinez made that save. There's Blake, moves in. Jude uses the boards. Mark Kranz pinches in. There's Schuler. He's out there with Blake and Hurstick. Mark Kranz will decide to give up the blue line. There's Hurstick. And Joliet with a delayed offside. 1 minute and 8 seconds left in the first period. Shots on goal. Joliet 5, St. Jude 6.
Well, they're definitely letting them play because there's the only time the whistles have been blown has been for offsides. There's been some really borderline roughhouse style, and
there has been a couple occasions, Mike,
they got to
where I
get
would
their
agree.
whistle out of their pocket. I'm telling you,
I would agree.
This
with you.
game's going to degenerate.
You really think so? Back in behind.
Sort of.
St. Jude controls behind their own net, and they decide to use the far side. There's a giveaway, a long shot from the point. Martinez makes that save. Got about 50 seconds left in the first period, and Joliet, Mike, I would say in the last 3 minutes, has put on pressure in the Jude end.
They've been in the St. Jude end a long time. They're
Munsell.
still scrambling a little bit, though.
There's Munsell back with Hurstick. And that's Schuler. Schuler uses his body nicely. And here's a chance for Jude. Oh, and a one-timer, and they score.
That was excellent play by St. Jude. When they hit the Joliet blue line, they were spread out. They worked hard to get the puck out. The puck came out of the corner. The shooter, whatever black jersey with no number on it,
Oh, Mike,
Kelly made the initial save, and then the rebound went in. He stayed right with the shot. But they were spread out real nice at the blue line when they were coming in. It was a real clean 3-on-2.
From what I understand, Mike, Rob Chambers is going to give us that replay.
There we go.
There it is. Well, Rob's going to back it up a little bit more.
I love his style. Here it comes.
There it comes.
Yahoo!
There it is there.
See
Now
how they
here it is
spread
in
out
slow
there?
motion. Here it is here, Mike. Kelly goes down there, and he can't recover.
There was 4 St. Jude players in the zone and 2 Joliet players.
Long shot, wrist shot by Sheets, and Martinez makes that glove save. There's Sheets again. He moves in. couldn't hit the net.
10 seconds.
Long drive by Munsell. He'll decide to dump it back in. This period's going to come to an end, Mike. The score after one period of play, the St. Jude Knights 1, the Joliet Jaguars 0. Shots on goal right now, Mike. Joliet has 6 and St. Jude has 7. And I don't know how you saw it. The score is 1-0 St. Jude. I think Joliet outplayed them.
Yeah, I think they got them on the hustle end, most definitely.
They played more time in the Jude end. Matt Kelly, you're a goaltender. He might have made a mistake on that. He went down. I don't know. It was a wide-angle shot. He's a young goaltender.
You're asking the wrong guy, because I'm a firm believer in this. The first shot belongs to the goaltender. If it's a rebound, it belongs to the defenseman. And if you've seen on the replay, there were 4 St. Jude players in the zone. There were 2 Joliet players. The other 3 were flat-footed, cruising their way back in. Maybe they're dependent too much on Mr. Kelly to bail them out of this, because this game could be 3 or 4-0. Well, 3 or 4-1. There's been some good saves at the other end. I like the hustle on both teams. I think Joliet's got a little bit of jump on them. Got a lot of hockey to play. 1 goal in this game. The way that the goaltenders are playing could mean a lot. I don't know. But it's a good one. It'll be fun.
Games this year, ladies and gentlemen, will be aired on Saturdays and Sundays. Saturdays, 2 o'clock in the afternoon and 8 o'clock at night. Sundays, 2 o'clock in the afternoon and 9 o'clock at night. You'll be able to see Mike and Jerry every weekend.
That's right. I love my job.
And Joliet is offside. Either Zarimba or Tatro could have been
I spent
offside.
most of the summer answering half of our fan mail. So I talked to my ma.
Wait,
now
wait,
I got to
wait,
get
wait.
a hold of your ma,
Wait a minute.
and I'll have all of the fan mail answered.
Wait a minute. Where's my fan mail? You got fan mail?
That's right. Your ma don't know your address anymore. There's a correction on the goal. We're getting our information from our production producer lady girl.
Play in the neutral zone. Tatro tries to find Zarimba. Zarimba moves it back into the neutral zone to Sterling, to Mark Kranz. Mark Kranz uses the boards. He stays safe. Now here's Jude on a giveaway, a chance. Kozlarek moves in. He scores. What a wrist shot.
There's no that's awful hard to defense for the goaltender. He's in position. He's cutting the angle down. When you can pick a corner like that and hit the inside of the post, which makes it, I mean, it just fires in. Here's the replay. Watch how nice this is. Oh, my. That's a goaltender's nightmare.
Eye on the blocker's side, Mike, and that was Tony Kozlarek that scored that goal. That one's probably going to be unassisted. The first goal was scored by Justin Melendez, and he was assisted by Kevin Radkovitz.
So 30 seconds into the second period, Joliet's down 2 goals. They're going to have to circle the wagons here.
Here's Joliet, moves in, long wrist shot. Martinez makes that save. Now, I was right. The second goal was scored by Tony Kozlarek, unassisted. 10 minutes, 14 seconds left in the second period. St. Jude 2, Joliet 0. Mike, this is a Peewee AA game, and these are 12 and 13-year-olds.
And some of these kids, most of them I don't think played at a Peewee level before.
Well, Joliet has a veteran team as far as Peewees. They've got a lot of Peewee A players that moved to the AA bracket, and you can see a difference.
There's a difference.
You can see a difference. Mark Kranz is a kid that played Peewee hockey last year, and tonight he's really showed me a lot so far. Munsell moves in, puts a little pressure on. Jude controls the neutral end, and they do find a neutral zone. Derek Snickers has it.
They're
Jude
bunching
takes
up.
over. Jude, here's a 2-on-1 chance. Munsell And Dennison took that shot and he fired it wide. There's Joliet the other way. Snickers has it. Tries to get it to Marty Kranz. Marty Kranz couldn't control the pass. There's a chance. Joliet moves in. Good save by Martinez.
Yeah, nice save. Through a screen. That shot might have went wide, and I know a lot of goaltenders, I know when I played too, that even if it's going wide, you like to get a hold of it, just make sure you have control of the game, and you don't want anything to happen funny behind the net, a bad bounce or something like that. So a lot of times you'll see goaltenders grabbing a puck that's going to go wide, and and you wonder why. Well, that's the reason why. They like to keep in as much control of the game as they can.
The young man that fired that wrist shot, Mike, was Eric Dima. There's Sterling. He stays with it for Joliet. Jude does find the neutral zone. There's Mark Kranz, and he'll use the boards. Jude bangs it right back in. It's Mark Kranz. He looks to the other side of the rink, and he does find Blake. Blake moves in, drops it to Erstick. There's a shot right back to Blake.
It's partially deflected. It kind of weakened it.
Good give and go by Erstick and Blake. There's a 2-on-1 chance for Jude. Nice play by Blake Sterling, the Jaguar defenseman. Put pressure on that 2-on-1.
Keeping a shooter wide.
Mark Kranz to Blake. Blake couldn't hold it. Jude uses the other side of the ice, and they do find the neutral zone. Long drive. Kelly lets it go. 8 minutes, 16 seconds left in the second period. The score, St. Jude Knights 2, the Joliet Jaguars 0. Here's Blake. He moves up, puts a stick handling move on, continues to put pressure in the Jude end, loses the handle of the. Here's a chance for Blake. A snapshot. It's loose. Oh, Blake blew it wide.
They could hit a skate out front.
Well, there was another good chance for Joliet. And
good hustle.
They just couldn't put a good shot on Martinez. Back the other way. Nice play by Mark Kranz. And he uses the body. And Blake mishandles the puck, or that's Tatro, excuse me. Kelly covers up. Another long shot.
Yeah, quick turnaround shot went right on goal. Kelly makes a nice cover up, get the whistle.
Mike, what I've noticed is so far a lot of the shots that the Jaguars have taken at Martinez have been on the glove side. And this kid's got an excellent glove. Probably Mike Kelly between periods is going to talk to his players, or right now he's talking to him on the bench, and he's probably telling them to let's put some shots down on his stick, or let's try his blocker
he's pretty much a stand-up goaltender too. I haven't seen him drop to his knees too often, so a low shot on the stick side is going to help out, or at least test him.
Pinches in the backhand chance, and Kelly lets it go by. Munsell, good hit in the corner. Here's Sheets, moves in. Scott Sheets with a nice hit back in behind the Joliet net. A one-timer, and boy, Kelly might have made a save there. That was an outstanding play by Jude. Jude's got pressure here now, Mike. Munsell. We've got a whistle. Tatro lost his stick. Tatro's out there with Sheets and Zaremba.
That last sequence, watching, keeping a close eye on things. Joliet had one defenseman at the blue line around center ice. The right side defenseman was up against the board. All three forwards were in the face-off circle to the right of their goaltender. They're not helping. That means somebody's loose on the other side for St. Jude. They're bunching up. I think they're trying
another
too hard.
Chance. Good save by Kelly. Point-blank chance. Outstanding save by Matt Kelly. Munsell overskates the puck.
Now this line is staying spread out. They're staying in their position. No icing.
Kelly calls for a line change, and Sheets moves to the bench. Zaremba looked and didn't go. Good hit by Tatro in the Jude end. Munsell. Tatro clears. Munsell moves in. He dumps it in. Munsell controls it again, and he flips it back in. Munsell to Tatro. I think it's Tatro. And Jude does find the neutral zone. Munsell moves back for the Jaguars. And he'll use the boards. Marty Kranz. And Kranz does win the war. Now we got a 2-on-1. Derek Snickers, he's got Jaworski and Kranz. Moves in, moves it across, and Martinez makes a save. On a weak base. That's out in front, and Derek Snickers missed the shot.
Keep this pressure up.
Snickers moves it back in. Boy, Derek Snickers had a couple good chances there, and there's another one for Snickers.
Right in the
Martinez
glove.
made the save.
Right in the glove.
Mike, good shift for Derek Snickers of the Jaguars.
Good shift for that whole line, keeping the puck in, keeping pressure on. Got maybe 1-2 shots on goal. One good quality chance. They got to stay in their position. The difference between those two lines that we're just on, that line stayed in position. They had a decent break. They had a 2-on-1 break that turned into a 3-on-1 break. But at least they're getting out of their end and they're keeping the pressure on. That's probably what was chatted about after that first line got off the ice.
Well, I don't know about chatted. Michael Kelly he's a pretty adamant coach. He's pretty vocal. Marty Kranz moves up. Good play by Jude, and they do find the neutral zone.
Got to hustle.
Away, Mark Kranz. Good play by Mark Kranz. Good shoulder check. Oh, what a goal.
Right in the 5-hole. It looked like it took a little skip and came up and went between his legs.
Matt Kelly didn't have his pads together.
No, I think he got a piece of it and it bounced up between his legs.
And he got caught by surprise. And it is now 3-0. 4 minutes. Here's the replay on it.
It was bouncing.
Back to the action. 4 minutes and 54 seconds left in the second period. The St. Jude Knights 3, the Joliet Jaguars 0. Jude in the neutral zone. Use their defenseman. And Jude right now, Mike, is playing with a lot. No, here's a giveaway. Munsell moves in. Long wrist shot. And Martinez, it's loose. And they
There's a
score. The goal's going to count. And I'm going to say Munsell, it could be Tatro that scored, and Joliet Mike's on the scoreboard.
That's why coaches tell their kids, you constantly go to the net. Here's the play. Now you watch the winger coming in. You keep going to the net. Keep going to the net. There it is.
That's Tatro.
The puck was behind him. It was in plain view of the referee. There's no whistle. You always go to the net. You play to the whistle. That's good hustle.
Now here's a chance for Jude. Herstick controls. He finds the neutral zone. Locke has it for St. Jude. Kozlarek to Locke. Locke moves back. Back into the neutral zone. And no ice. Kelly will play this one. Munsell has it for Joliet. He's hooked. A nice play by Matt Kelly, Mike.
Poking it back in the corner.
Do that.
Yeah, stays active.
Very heady.
3-on-3.
Herstick with a long shot. It didn't get through, and here comes Jude the other way. A possible 3-on-2 into the neutral zone. There's a chance out in front. Kelly makes the save, and we got a whistle. Mike, the St. Jude goal was scored by Ron Varick, and he was assisted by Paul Turnes. The Joliet goal was scored by Josh Herstick, and he was assisted by Keith Munsell. 3 minutes, 47 seconds left in the second period. The score to St. Jude Knights 3, the Joliet Jaguars 1. Shots on goal right now, Joliet has 12 and Jude has 14. And this second period, Mike, things have picked up a little bit on both sides.
A lot.
I think Jude is handling the puck extremely well.
Well,
right now. They're disciplined. They're sheets. And we're off to the races. There's a chance for Zaremba. Long shot, and Martinez makes that save. Good stick handling move by Tatro. He moves in. He's patient. Long wrist shot by Mark Kranz, and it doesn't get through. And Jude the other way with a 2-on-1. A possible 3-on-1. Kranz moves back. Nice save by Kelly.
You're not going to see a better one.
Save.
You're not going to see a better save. Those are the ones I used to dream about. I never made those saves, but those are the ones I used to dream about.
We're going to have a replay on that last save, Mike. You used to make saves like that.
I did?
You sure did.
Look at here. Watch this glove. Ooh, I like this guy's style.
Save by Matt Kelly.
This definitely keeps Joliet in the game.
Oh, it helps.
Without a whole
It
bunch.
helps.
You take the first 30 seconds of the period out, and it's an even period.
Kelly let that one go through. I don't like what he did there, Mike. He went down. He should have stayed up on that play.
It was a pretty quick turnaround. He had the right idea, but he should have made the play.
There's Joliet with a 2-on-2 chance. And Sheets couldn't handle the puck. Jude's lock. He uses the other side of the ice. Here's Zaremba. He controls. Tries to get it to Tatro. Kranz pinches in. 2 minutes, 36 seconds left in the second period. St. Jude Knights 3, the Joliet Jaguars 1. Here's Tatro. Nice stick handling move by Tatro. It's loose in front. Sheets to Zaremba. What a save by Martinez on Zaremba, point blank.
Man,
No
are they
penalty.
high with their gloves
No
when
penalty.
they're checking?
Well, Mike, from what I could see so far tonight, Adam Tatro is probably the best stick handler on the ice. Very
Yes.
skilled player. Sterling takes down a Jude player in his own end. Nice play. Jaworski, he looks for Snickeris. Tatro moves back. He's out there with Snickeris. Mark Kranz. Here's a chance for Jaworski. To Derek Snickeris. Oh, Derek Snickeris with a turnaround. What a save by Martinez. Boy, Derek Snickeris is
Good
eventually going
shift
to
here.
score.
Good shift.
Mark Kranz does find the Jude end. Derek Snickeris with a check from behind. Marty Kranz moves in. He takes a glove to the face. Sterling bangs it back in. Joliet with a delayed offsides. Marty Kranz moves in with Jaworski and Snickeris. There's Sterling for Joliet, and he finds the neutral zone. Snickeris
Got him on a line change.
Kranz. Back to Snickeris, taken down from behind Mike, no penalty. Good pop by Munsell. He pinched the blue line there. Marty Kranz battles in along the near side. Keith Munsell does give up the blue line. Jaworski back checks. Keith Munsell controls the puck for the Jaguars. Out in front of the net right now is Sterling for the Jaguars. Those are the defensemen. Munsell finds Snickeris. He finds the neutral zone. Marty Kranz has it. And he dumps it into the Jude end.
25 seconds for the period.
Zarek. Period number 2, Mike, is just about over. There's 16 seconds left. They're playing the neutral zone. Herstick puts a little bit of pressure on. Kozlarek has it, moves it in. There's a chance for Joliet. Long backhand shot. It doesn't get through. There's Munsell from the blue line, and not enough time to get a shot off. After 2 periods of play, Joliet Jaguars 1 and the St. Jude Knights 3. Shots on goal, Joliet has 13, St. Jude has 15. Mike, period number 2 to me seemed to pick up a little bit on both sides. There hasn't been a penalty called tonight. You and I have talked about that a little bit. But that's the way these guys are going to call it. That's what the two teams are going to have to play with.
That's right.
I think Jude right now is handling the puck with much more confidence than Joliet is. Joliet's scrambling a little bit. And now with period number 3 coming up, Michael Kelly's going to have to start to take some chances.
Like I said earlier, if you take out the first 30 seconds, St. Jude's came out and they jumped on him right away and got a quick goal. If you take out the first 30 seconds, I think the period was very even. After that, both teams had scored a goal. You know, Joliet's down 3-1. They've got to get in this quick, though. You can't wait till the last 3-4 minutes to try and come back and get 2 goals. You're not going to get 2 goals at a time. You can only score 1 at a time. But they need to get one real quick, the beginning of the period. And you know, Mike Kelly's done, or you know, he's done all he can to keep him in the game. He's You give up 3 goals on 15 shots. That's not bad. And they've been some. It's Matt Kelly, he's given up the goals that they've got. The last one would have been an excellent save. He's made some tremendous save for a kid his age. He's got tons of hockey left in front of him. Both goaltenders. You know, Vladislav Tradiak over here on the other end. I mean, these kids are tough. I'm telling you.
Well, that's Martinez.
Oh, that was close.
Martinez, Mike, has made very few mistakes tonight. I haven't seen any. I have not seen any.
He's getting a lot of help.
Here's a chance. Tatro, very skilled player.
3-on-1.
Gets it over to Sheets. He fires it. Good save by Martinez.
He didn't know he had it.
Chance.
He didn't know he had it.
We got a whistle.
He didn't know he had the puck, but it doesn't make any difference. So long as it hits you somewhere, you know it. You got a good chance of stopping it. But it keeps him off the scoreboard. Whether or not he knows he made the save doesn't make any difference. It keeps him off the scoreboard. But it's good to see Joliet have that jump in the first 16 seconds of the period. They had that jump. Maybe that they're going to set the tempo of this period.
Joliet controls it. Munsell, he dumps it back in. And Jude controls in their own end. And Joliet right now, Mike, they're going to have to start to take some chances with their defensemen. And there's Tatro. He puts a little pressure on. Joliet in the neutral zone. And Munsell, he moves back. He uses the boards. There's a chance. It's Sheets, good speed. He moves in, fires it. What a save by Martinez again. Munsell's long wrist shot didn't get through. Munsell pinches in. There's a scores! That's Tatro.
Nice shot, low on the ice.
Munsell.
Everything's been coming in and pounding this kid between the knees and the shoulders. A quick one along the ice, sneaks in the corner. His defense is really helping him out. They're clearing the puck.
Here's the replay, Mike.
Look at the defense is there. The defense is helping out, but now they bunch up. There it is, low on the ice. It's in the corner. Now this is what I said about Joliet getting back into the game early. They are back into the game early. We got 10 minutes of hockey left to play. They're down a goal. They're in this game thick. And the way the goaltending's going, this is going to be big fun. Maybe not for the shooters, but for me it's big fun.
Are you having fun, Mike?
Oh, hey, the place is packed. McDonald's is happening. Here we go again.
There's Jude. They may be offside. Oh, yeah, they are. And Jaworski finds a neutral zone for the Jaguars. And there's Snickers. He's hooked, and that's the first penalty of tonight's game. Derek Snickers was hooked in the neutral zone, Mike. All right. The referees about had to call that one.
Yeah. He was definitely hooked, and it was definitely there. And it's the referees. It's early in the season for them too, so they gotta get their wheels and get their timing down and everything else. So Joliet goes to a power play at 9:27 of the third period. Got to do something with this power play. Got to do something with this power play.
Mark Kranz, and he bangs it in deep. You're right, Mike. There's 9 minutes and 20 seconds left in the game. And Joliet's down by 1. There's a chance. Jude moves in. Off the side of the net. Kelly had that covered. Jude in the neutral zone. A long flip shot. Munsell back. There's 54 seconds left on the Jude penalty. Joliet in the neutral zone. Here's Munsell, and he's been involved on both goals. He looks over. He's got Marty Kranz, long wrist shot. It was deflected. That would have been on the net, Mike. That might have been some trouble for Martinez.
And Munsell was backing up to his point position, and he missed a chance at a deflection.
We got 20 seconds left on the Jude penalty. There's Tatro. Oh, what a save by Martinez on Tatro, and Jude finds the neutral zone and all the way down. Matt Kelly has it. 10 seconds left on the penalty.
And Zaremba was right on the corner for that, and Martinez got enough of the
There's
puck
Ryan
just to
Zaremba, good
just to
wheels.
disrupt it.
He'll take the long shot. Martinez steers that one aside. Zaremba back behind the net. He'll take the shot again. What a save by Martinez. Tatro right there for the rebound.
This is, I like watching the goaltenders when they're into it like this. This is fun. I like this. I'm always pulling for the goaltenders. We never get any press.
Well, you should have.
That's because you hot dog wingers and centers. You guys always beat us up and scored goals.
How do you mean hot dog? Is that me, hot dog?
That's you, hot dog. That's you. I'm not talking about Mike McCarrigan, our favorite leprechaun. Oh, could we tell him some stories, cuz?
Oh,
not on TV.
Not on TV, Mike. Not on TV. But we had some fun.
Oh, big fun.
And really, Mike, we were harmless. I mean, we were harmless. Come on, we were harmless. We were harmless.
Okay.
There's a backhand chance for Joliet, and Martinez, he had to make 2 saves on that
Yeah, he
play.
kind of mishandled it a little bit.
He did. Okay, we got 7 minutes, 20 seconds left in the third period. Joliet into the neutral zone. They move up, and I believe this is Sterling. He'll take a long shot. Martinez makes that save. And right now, Joliet, Mike, is out shooting Jude. 18-15. The score, the Joliet Jaguars 2. Here's a chance. Point blank. It's in the crease.
Oh, just rolled off the heel of his stick.
That's Tatro, and he gives his man a rough ride in the corner. Here's Tatro again. He'll use the area behind the net. Zaremba, he mishandles it. Jude controls. And they will take an icing here, Michael.
St. Jude's is they're bunching up a little bit and they're scrambling, and it looks like they're sitting back on their heels a little bit, just to protect this 1-goal lead. And you got to keep going at them. You just can't sit back and play defense. Not with a 1-goal lead. But that's what it looks like St. Jude's is doing. Just a couple of odd bounces of the puck.
Mark Kranz finds the neutral zone. Jude puts pressure on.
Ooh.
Mark Kranz is going to go for roughing.
Oh.
He took Weirdak down. He put both fists up in his face, and not a good play by Mark Kranz.
I'll tell you what. I figured there was going to be an even-up penalty, but he's got this one coming.
Yeah.
He had both hands in his face. You could hear the click, and he's got to go.
Well, not a good penalty at not a good time.
No, not at all. Not at all. It's a matter of 6 inches. You put both hands in the guy's chest, it's a good hit. You put him under his chin, you're supposed to go to the penalty box.
I never did that, did I?
I don't remember. You never hit me.
Well, I know this, Mike. All of the fights that listen, I was good at starting them.
I know
but I
it.
wasn't good at finishing them.
Could identify any rink by looking at the ceiling.
I was good at starting them. I was a good starter, but I wasn't very good at finishing them.
You were hollering, "Where's Doogie?"
No, Pete Snickers.
Pete Snickers, too.
The neutral zone. Jude moves in. And there's Munsell with a nice steal. He moves in. He looks for Marty Kranz. Munsell continues the pressure. Derek Snickers is... The Joliet penalty is Mark Kranz for roughing. Kelly lets that shot go. There's 56 seconds left on the Kranz penalty. And Kelly will take a whistle here.
The television production of this game is property of the Joliet Jaguars Television and its parent organization, the Joliet Jaguar Youth Hockey Club Incorporated. Any duplication, rebroadcast, or other unauthorized use without the express written consent of the Joliet Jaguar Television is strictly prohibited. Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Go downstairs, see Tully, spend money, get your own tape.
That's right. That's right. They are for sale. Kelly will cover up.
So, are we having fun yet?
I know I am. This is very entertaining.
Hottest ticket in town. There's no strike here, you know.
Varick with a long shot.
Oh,
Kelly makes
I
a
like
nice
them
save. Varick again pinches in. By the side of the net. Kelly got a glove on that one. And right now, Mike, the best defense is a good offense, and Jude is showing us that.
Well,
yeah, we got a whistle.
yeah, it hit one of the players on the bench. The executive producer for tonight's game is Tully Chambers. Our producer is Bill Tatro. Director is Bill Tatro. Our replay expert is Rob. He is so cool. Rob Chambers. Audio, Deb Everson. Camera 1, Matt Kranz. Camera 2 is Scott Zarimba. Camera 3 is Marianne Chesson. Our floor manager is Melanie Sheets. And we've been running her all over the place.
Yeah, Melanie's done a nice job tonight.
And me and Jer. We're here.
We're here. We're doing it. Munsell controls behind his own net. We've got 5 minutes and 10 seconds, Mike, left in the game. And up in the booth tonight, Mike,
we have a visitor.
Yeah, we've got John Carbonaro, and we've got Tully's up here with us.
I know.
Right now.
How did he get out of the room?
Oh, there's a giveaway. Tatro fires it, and Martinez makes the save. And he'll drop it and continue play. Jude uses the neutral zone. Munsell is there. He moves in. Sheets pinches in. Tatro pinches in. Here's a 2-on-1 chance for Jude the other way.
Nice play, just
Tatro's
enough.
there.
Good hustle getting back to break up that pass.
Locke pinches the blue line for Jude. Sheets moves in, he fires.
Oh,
Martinez
nice save.
Made a nice
He didn't know
save.
where it went, though. It went straight up in the air off his blocker.
There's another chance. Blew it wide. That was Zarimba. There's Tatro. Out in front, it's loose. Sheets bangs at it. He gets cross-checked from behind by Locke. Good sequence in front of the Jude net, Mike.
Oh.
Joliet had an outstanding chance to tie it.
They got to keep that pressure on with just under 4 minutes left. They keep that pressure on, they can get back in this game.
Well, I would say that Michael Kelly is probably going to pull his goaltender at some point.
If anybody heard that announcement that Tully made, now you know why Tully's in the booth. Here's the replay.
You and I, and I'm laughing, and you and I are going to get fired. There's Sheets. He gets cross-checked from behind. Now we're back to the action the other way. Zarimba, good defensive play for Zarimba. Joliet finds the neutral zone. Jude on a delayed offside. And there's Zarimba. He gets it to Sheets.
Oh.
Sheets can't control it. Zarimba paid the price.
Big open ice hit.
There's Bleacher, moves in for Jude. Goes to the backhand. And there's Sheets, he controls for Joliet. He's got Tatro. Tatro looks at Zarimba. He'll keep it. Tatro controls it. Back into the neutral zone. Nice play by Mark Kranz. Beecher moves in for Jude. Ryan Zarimba for the Jaguars finds the neutral zone and pays the price again. And there's Zarimba. He's got Snickerus with him. He'll take a long shot. Martinez let that one go. Matt Kelly still in the net, Mike, for Joliet. Mark Kranz bangs it in. And I'm watching Michael Kelly to see if he's going to make a move here. And there's Derek Snickerus. It's out in front off the side. Good save by Martinez on Marty
Still
Kranz.
loose.
Kranz bangs at it. It may be in the net.
No. Everybody else is.
Come on, Mike. I'm a Joliet fan. It may be in the net.
No,
The referees are looking. Walras looking. Let's see.
But he had both hands up, like no goal. But this time in the game, with 2.5 minutes left in the game, this is where the coaches watch their guys in practice. They see who's got wheels left at the end of an hour's practice. These are the guys you want on the ice with your 2.5 minutes left. When you're into the last 5 minutes of your practices and you got your guys doing wind sprints, and you look to see which ones still got good wheels and still got good wind, those are the guys you usually set up to have on the ice for your last 2 minutes. And we'll keep an eye on Matt Kelly. Coach is pointing at him. He's got at least another minute and a half in the net, I would think.
See, I was always a chance taker, Mike. If you got an opportunity, I'd pull him. Munsell, I mean, you have to be in their end to pull him, obviously.
Yeah.
Jaworski moves up. He gets Snickers. Snickers with a long shot, and he missed the net to the glove side of Martinez. Marty Kranz is out there with Snickers and Joe Jaworski. And Jude finds the neutral zone. We got a minute 56 left in the game.
Now I'll be looking for Matt to come out of the net.
Jaworski into the neutral zone.
Got to have control. You got to make sure you have control.
Snickers moves up. Back the other way. Jude's off. Oh, boy, he missed that one. Good save by Kelly. And he saved
another
the rebound.
Save. Two real good
saves
saves
by Matt Kelly.
The second save while he's down on the ice. A little tardy on the whistle. He's a little slow on the whistle, but that's okay. But a big save on the first shooter. Still down on the ice. Nice save on the second one.
No replay. Tully, Rob, could you give us a replay on that last?
Rob must have went
play?
out for that Big Mac.
Hey, talk to me about the fan mail now. How much fan mail did you get?
2 pieces.
2 pieces?
Yep.
Now, who is it? It's still your mom and my mom?
That's it.
No new members?
Not yet.
Not yet?
I think we got to start giving them our address.
A minute 28 left in the game. Munsell back in behind for the Jaguars. Jude controls.
Okay, now we can do it.
There's Tatro. Dangerous. He's there with Zaremba. He takes the shot.
Matt
Martinez
Kelly's to the
save.
bench.
Zaremba gets it to Sheets. Sheets puts it out in front. Zaremba controls. There's a chance to post it in. A referee said no goal.
That had to hit both posts and come out. That's an icing. Oh, any replay on that one.
Tatro? Rob, if you could back it up and give us a replay on that last one.
That had to hit both posts. Good pressure. Good pressure. And Joliet got away with
keep
one.
Keep us live now, Tully. 53 seconds left in the game. Boy, what an exciting game, Mike.
Joliet got away with one because when Matt Kelly went to the bench, 2 players jumped on, and one snuck back on just as the referee turned and looked. He was climbing over the boards.
There's Sheets. Good save by Martinez again. That's a 27 shot on net. Joliet, Munsell, and Snickers. Munsell pinches. Good play by Munsell to keep it in.
Still
Munsell
in.
again. He'll dump it in. We got 33 seconds left in the game, Mike. Snickers loses an edge. Zaremba there, he loses an edge. That was Tatro that took that shot. He missed the net. Sheets on a backhand chance, and it's loose in front. There's a long shot from the point. Martinez makes a save. It's loose off the side of the net.
It's still loose.
It may be in.
It's still loose. No, it's not. He's pointing to the corner for face-off circle. This, boy, I'll tell you, it's not for not trying, that's for sure. Got a lot of fire. They had a lot of fire left in them the last minute. This is where you got to have your best face-off man, your best shooters at the point. Have everybody drive the net when they drop the puck.
You go over this stuff in practice, these plays. He's got Dima and Munsell out there with Tatro. Tatro is the shooter right here. We'll see if Sheets can win this thing.
The other guys have to drive to the net to make the screen.
And Sheets can't win it. And Munsell can't keep it in. We got 7 seconds left. And there's an elbow. And Tatro retaliates. We got .6 left, and it's over.
The faceoff will be outside the zone.
Now, Adam Tatro took a shot to the face from the Jude player, and Adam is going to be best not to retaliate now. You certainly don't want to do anything dumb right now to jeopardize your chances to play in the next game. because this is where misconducts are handed out. Right near the end.
Now what do? You tell the shooter, just shoot it right on the net.
He's going to have to. Sheets is going to have to just take a shot right here, Mike. I would
you have to just shoot. With 0.6 of a second, you have to shoot.
It's his only play. And again, you go over these things in practice, whether the boys will remember it or not. We'll see if Scott. Yeah, that's what he's going to do.
And that's exactly what he did. He took the shot.
Well, he did win it. There at the end, Mike, Tony Kozlarek took a minute and a half penalty from a hit from behind, and he also has a misconduct. That's Kozlarek. To recap the game, the scoring for Joliet, Josh Hurstick scored the first goal, and Keith Munsell assisted the first goal. Adam Tatro scored the second goal for the Jaguars, and he was also assisted by Keith Munsell. The St. Jude goals were scored by Justin Melendez. He was assisted by Tony Kozlarek. The second goal was scored by Tony Kozlarek, and that was unassisted. The third goal was scored by Ron Varick, and he was assisted by Paul Turnez. And Mike and I would like to apologize to the St. Jude players if we mispronounced your names, or if
we didn't know who they
made
were.
some mistakes. We're sorry. We do the best that we can. A very entertaining game tonight, Mike. It's a shame Joliet lost. Final shots on goal, the Jaguars outshot them 28-20, but on the scoreboard they lost 3-2. Mistakes, very few. You can count on one hand the mistakes that Joliet made in their own end. If I'm Mike Kelly, I'm satisfied. I'm pleased. He's got a few things to work on, but as a whole, I think that that Mike has done a pretty good job so far with the Jaguars.
Maybe one of the goals was, they got caught scrambling and that hurt them. The goaltending, both sides, it was incredible. At this age level, you see goaltending like that. It's encouraging that you know that hockey's going to keep on going with some quality players. I know Joliet has got. This program has grown so much in the last couple of years, it's incredible. I can remember back a long time ago when you barely had enough kids to do, 5 or 6 teams, and there are over 300 kids in the program?
325 kids in the program. I talked to Dee Jaworski downstairs, Mike, and Joliet has this year, they have 16 teams, 7 travel and 9 in-house, so it has grown.
We're getting hand signals, like bad third base coach hand signals over here. I don't know whether if we're stealing or if we're bunting.
The player of the game from both sides, to me, are the 2 goaltenders.
Yeah.
I think Adam Tatro had a good game. Mark Krantz played real well, too, for the Jaguars defensively. Munsell had a real good game. But the 2 goaltenders, I think, were outstanding throughout the entire contest.
And I seen something happen. Now, I thought the first period was a little bit, that the referees let a lot go. Everything smoothed out after that.
I'm Jerry Hellis, and this is my color man, Mike Lency. Put her there, cuz.
We'll be back the rest of this winter.
We'll see you this weekend. Watch the game, folks.
Ma, and Joyce. Right by the little room, you know where